if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. They had me 6 hours, I said 17 words. I'm like Shady in the snow, I spun them so superb. A legend still remains when his flesh is in the earth. And if they raid your tomb, may they fall upon a curse. Yeah, this 9 I keep for backup. With this I wanted chip, we ran plays. They need to build a statue for this shit. Big plays, a sleigh couldn't get you through this shit. More grams than Brandon, fiends rushing for a hit. The priest sitting out a diner while you niggas giving tips. You gon' get a C-section, all that pushing through your lips. I hold it desert straight, a shooter told me do my dips. You're just photogenic, not a boss, I'm convinced. Niggas practicing hard for them obituary pics. Shooters watching the gram for them locations of your pics. Linebacker Brunson, call me if you wanna hit. We world champs now, that just come with this shit. Let's go! You want 17 birds? Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Hit my line if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds.
The commission.
It get real spooky. Real spooky. Very spooky. Y'all want the PG version? What y'all want? Y'all want the Dark Lord version? What you want? How you want it? How you want it tonight? How you want it tonight? Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I need everybody to do this for me. I got a young hustler, man. Little sis Nels, real tight work out there in the Pittsburgh. It's the IG right here. You know what I'm saying? This the IG. I don't know if you can focus on that. Make sure you follow her. Wait, I'm gonna get a cleaned up joint. I'm gonna get a real cleaned up joint. TikTok right here. Let's get her to 1,000. She almost had 1,000. Y'all can see that. Let's get her to a quick stack real quick. But you know, we're gonna talk. We're gonna be here for a couple minutes. I'm gonna send this to my phone. We're gonna get into the meat and potatoes though. It's crazy. It's crazy what you just saw. First of all, the game was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to my guy Marcus Kane. Thank you for the super chat. He said, "Talk your talk." Of course, we're gonna talk our talk. You know what I'm saying? My guy Dave Owens, thank you for the super chat. They already screaming, refs help us. That's what they do. That's what they do. I was on the Cowboys pack early, because I knew what this was going to be. I knew this was going to be physicality versus finesse. You know what I mean? The Dallas Cowboys are one of the more physical teams, but they soft when it counts. This ain't nothing we don't already know. We knew this stuff. So I'm not really excited. For real. I'm disappointed. That we let it look as easy as we made it look. We let them hang around. Now look, they're gonna talk about Dak Prescott passing yards. Cool. They're gonna talk about how Dak Prescott was, running the offense against our defense. Cool. But at the end of the day, hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back like I never left. At the end of the day, they're going to give all these excuses for why they came up short. At the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of quietness for the next 2 weeks of our bye. You don't hear me, though. At the end of the day, the opposition got to just understand that we better than them. You got to understand it. You got to acknowledge it at this point. At this point, The separation between Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott is evident. It's evident. It's not even a laughing matter. The gap is so wide. I was on the edge of my seat. Man. My bad, y'all. I got a little cough on me. I was on the edge of my seat in this game, man. You know, I want to give a shout out to the Dallas Cowboys for showing up, coming to play for real. I want to give a shout out to our birds for coming out ready to play. I want to give a shout out to Jalen Hurts for understanding the magnitude of this game. We're going to keep it a stack, man. That was a classic. We all witnessed a classic. That was a classic game. I really don't have nothing bad to say about the Dallas Cowboys. I really don't, for real. But at the end of the day, I knew they wasn't better than us, and this is what you get, man. This is what you get when you're playing the Philadelphia Eagles. This is the product that you see. You see a championship team. We had our faults in this game. You know what I'm saying? The last minute of this game was stressful. For sure. You know what I mean? People had to step up. Tyler Steen with a real big fumble recovery. Listen, we gave the Dallas Cowboys every opportunity to take this game. Every opportunity to win the game, we gave it to them. Say what you want about Dak Prescott, 360 yards. I'm sorry. Say what you want about it. The 360 yards. It don't mean nothing. Them boys scored 6 points in the second half of that game. 6 points in the second half of that game. How can you really be mad at the defense? Now, the defense was extremely undisciplined. Very undisciplined. You know what I'm saying? The penalties down the stretch, Bradbury got some issues. We got some things we need to iron out. But 8-1 is 8-1. All we needed to do was get separation. That's it. My guy, Stu Vision, man, thank you for the super chat. He said, scary hours in Philadelphia, cookware. You already know. It's real scary right now because did we play our best game? I think Jalen played his best game, one of his best games this year. You know what I'm saying? What we don't do is we don't forget who we are in nature. The Dallas Cowboys had red zone issues again. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott stepping out of bounds on a 2-point conversion. That was big in this game. The really good tackle by, I think it was Blankenship on Ferguson, where we got the knee down and got the ball back. That was big in this game. Hassan Reddick and Josh Sweat showed up in spurts. Those were big moments in this game. But the biggest moment of them all, in my opinion, is the way we took care of the ball. That's a big moment in this game that can't be overlooked. Now, we were sloppy at times, a couple fumbles, little sloppy handoffs, things with Swift. And, Swift running into A.J. Brown. That's where Steen had to come up clutch. You know, we were sloppy in spurts, but Jalen Hurts protected the ball. Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown got involved in the end zone 2 weeks in a row. Jalen Hurts has not thrown an interception 2 weeks in a row. This bye is needed, ladies and gentlemen. This bye is needed. This is a well-deserved, well-needed bye. Who would have thought we would have been, everybody talk about how tough this stretch was going to be for us. Come on. How tough is the stretch? We beat the Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins in this stretch. You know what I mean? We took care of our business. Everybody talking about the stretch. I mean, the stretch looked like a buffet to us. Business gets handled to us. You know what I'm saying? It get handled. Listen, I'm gonna put if y'all miss Lil Sis IG info and stuff like that, we about to turn. If y'all miss Lil Sis IG info and stuff like that, I'm gonna put it in the community tab. Whoever follow her, you know what I mean? I'm gonna make her pick somebody from the DM. All you gotta do is say Brunson sent me, and I'm gonna send you some free merch, man. Just for supporting a Lil Sis, man. She doing a thing with the nails, man. You know, man, I'll put it in the company in the tab in a minute when I get out of this. But this is what I want y'all to see right here, though. Y'all look at it.
Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
You see that? That's the joy. That's the joy on the Dallas Cowboys content creator / fan face when they beat us with Gardner Minshew. All week they tried to downplay this game like it wasn't no rivalry. All week. So if it wasn't no rivalry, why do we get the opposing team on the sideline saying how much they know it means to them? If it wasn't no rivalry. If it wasn't no rivalry, why do you think this game is going to break records? If it wasn't no rivalry. Dak played a well-lost game. He did. He definitely had a well-lost game. A well-lost game. He tried to keep getting freaky and running in that end zone. We turned him upside down, dumped him on his biscuit, flipped him on his nugget. Well, hard, long, lost effort. And that could be capping too, man. In the beginning of the game, they're talking about they interviewed Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott talking about Philly, one of his favorite places to play at. He loved playing here. Look at Dak track record in Philly. Look at Dak track record in Philly. I think I got it up here somewhere. Where's Dak track record in Philly? No, I don't got it up here. Dak track record in Philly is this is like the first legitimate game he played, besides the time we eliminated from playoff contention in 2019. Dudes just be talking just to talk. Now, Dak balled today. Dak balled today. For sure he balled today. But let me show y'all something real quick. One more time. Let me show you something.
Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. That's what they said. That's what they said. That's what they said. Merry Christmas. They jumped around with their Miller Lights. They went on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Talking and talking and talking. But at the end of the day, who really walked the walk? Who walks the walk? Who walks the walk? Everybody talk about how good their team is in the offseason. We did the whole back and forth thing. What did you just see on the field? You just saw Jalen Hurts, who y'all said can't throw, get Smitty, a top 100 player, AJ, a top 100 player. What did you just see? What did you just see for your own eyes? Did you see the dots Jalen Hurts was throwing? I saw dots versus spotty coverage. Dak took advantage of spotty coverage. As he should. Let me show y'all something real quick. One more time. One more time. Let me show you.
Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas is what they said. That's what they were saying. That's what they were saying. This is what's about to happen, man. Incoming. Let me give y'all. Let me just give y'all the game of what's about to happen moving forward. They're about to go on a tirade of blaming the officials for their loss. When they had ample opportunity, the official calls on us. The official helped them out a lot, especially on that last drive. You had no timeouts, ball on the 14-yard line. You ended up in the red zone. Of 3 penalties to end the game, the officials tried. They tried to help y'all. So you can't use the official thing. Nick Sirianni tried to help y'all, not running the ball on 3rd and 3, which makes no sense when you have a 4th and 1 that's almost unstoppable. We pushed on them, Beverly Shove, whatever you want to call it. We did it more than once today. Nick Sirianni tried to help you. The refs tried to help you. Dak gave it his best shot. Dak tried to help you. You know what I'm saying? CeeDee Lamb had a good game. He tried to help you. But it's just not enough. Y'all just not good enough. Y'all just not like that. Let me play something for y'all real quick. Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Look how excited they get when they beat us. I do this every day, man. I expect to beat bums. This ain't nothing new to me, man. I expect to win these type of games. I expect for my team to beat the Dolphins, the Cowboys, the Chiefs, the Bills. They got to bite their nails and be on the edge of their seat when they see the Eagles on their roster that week. I expect victory, though. I know it's built over here. They just talk about victory, y'all. Ain't y'all tired of it? Ain't y'all tired of it, man? Ain't y'all tired of it, man? They just doing a lot of talking, man. Nobody walks the walk over there in the Dallas Cowboys uniform. Y'all ain't hit to this yet? A bunch of talkers. They all should have a podcast. They should be right here next to me. They should be my co-hosts. A bunch of talking going on, man, in that camp. You never hear no Eagles players talking. All you hear is Eagles players performing, man. Performing. That game gonna be on ESPN Classic with Jalen Hurts limping in the tunnel, coming out in the second half balling. Stop. The debate is over. The debate is over. Y'all talk about Dak record versus Hurts. This was a legitimate Dallas Cowboys team and a legitimate Philadelphia Eagles team. Who won the game? Who won the game? I don't want to care about no shoulda, woulda, couldas. None of that. Who won the game? Who won the game? It's some critical plays in this game that I really can't wait to break down when the film come down. When it come down to it, first of all, the touchdown pass to Smitty over Bland, that was a beauty. That was a beauty. I really enjoyed that play. The pop pass to Swift, I enjoyed that as well. It caught him off guard. It caught him slipping. Jalen threw a nice dot. The Dallas got it before he went out. I know the buy is going to, suit him well. You know what I'm saying? I want to look at Eli Ricks. We threw Eli Ricks in the fire today. CD was getting off on him for sure. But what's the difference? He was getting off on Bradbury too. But Eli Ricks going to take that as learning experience. You know what I mean? At this point, I think Bradbury kind of is who he is. But yeah, it was some critical things in this game. I really like. Listen, Hassan Reddick outplayed Micah Parsons. Hassan Reddick outplayed Micah Parsons. We can agree on that, right? He outplayed that guy. I'm gonna look at Hassan Reddick tape. I'm gonna look at Steen's tape. Let me hold on. I really gotta show y'all this.
Merry Christmas, bro! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Look how happy they be. It's like finally, Daddy's spending time with me. Finally. That's how happy they get, man. That's how happy they get. We gotta start asking these guys, man. Where's your video of your team? What was your reaction when your team won an NFC championship? That's documented for LB. It's happened in the modern era. Some of these guys don't have them records in their file. Some of these guys don't have the resume we got. They don't. They don't have a resume we got. They talking about things that happened when they was 12, they 40. They don't have a resume we got for real. They don't have a resume we got. So what they do is they diminish division games. You know what I'm saying? They diminish championship games. And what they did was they pushed the goalpost so far back to say nothing matters if you don't win the Super Bowl. A team that ain't had a playoff run in 28 years is telling the world nothing matters unless you win a Super Bowl. A team that get in every big game and do what you just saw tonight don't win nothing. That was a big game. That was the biggest game of the season for the Cowboys. The biggest game of the season for them, man. They could downplay it all they want because these are the facts. The facts are this. The facts are that if you win that game, we don't get to play next week. So you probably win the next one too. We could come back completely tied up. Completely tied up. But you got to fold. You always got to fold. This is what y'all do, man. Y'all folded last year. Y'all could have beat the Jags. Y'all could have beat the Jags last year. Remember, the Jags put up 40 on y'all, making our game irrelevant. That's why you had to play. This is the same game.
Merry Christmas, bro! Merry Christmas!
This is the same game he was at. He really don't even realize that his team folded the week before. That's why you got Minshew. Had you beat the Jags, Jalen come out there. That's how you get Jalen out. Y'all ain't been worthy to play the new Jalen Hurts yet until tonight. And Jalen Hurts just showed y'all why y'all not worthy for real. He showed y'all. That defense didn't look elite. That defense ain't look elite to me. We scored 2 touchdowns in the first half, and we scored 2 touchdowns in the second half. That defense ain't looking elite to me. 28 put on them. They talk. It was a stat that was going around saying the Eagles never put up more than 25 on them guys. That was the stat going around. 23 points not enough to win against a Super Bowl team like the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's get that out the way. Let's get to that. That's not enough to get it done. You know what I'm saying? That's not enough to get it done. And we got to be better. I acknowledge that. Marcus Kane, thank you for the super chat. Hurts up there with Mahomes. Don't care what they say. Of course he is. A winning attitude is a winning attitude. GD, thank you for the super chat. Good game, Eagles. See you in the playoffs. We still them boys. You already know. You already know that. Thank y'all for dealing with the little cough, man. I'm a little under it. The weather been crazy. Richard Kane, thank you for the super chat. How about all them vets getting dinged up and coming back in because they were needed? Tough. Cox, Bradbury, Slate, Hurts. That's a fact. That's a fact. Hold on, y'all. I got this new video that just came out.
Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Y'all see that new video? Y'all see that new video? Girls Going Wild. That's what I'm going to start calling. I'm going to play my Girls Going Wild clip. You know what I'm saying? I see you, Liz. I'm about to get to you. Dak got that honey he wanted. He was on his ass. Paul, facts. They dumped Dak in a honey pot, trying to scramble in there. Dumped Dak in a honey pot. King Chaos, thank you for the super chat. The NFC belongs to the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles will. You already know that. We know. Cool Eagle TV. Jalen, the truth hurts. The Cowboys played good, just not good enough. It was never enough. It was never going to be enough. They don't have enough. They don't have enough. They don't have enough. Corey Lucas, thank you for the super chat. Feeling like Big Worm right now. Eagles playing with my emotions. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it was intense moments, man. PJ Perry, thank you for the super chat. Now, listen, I can't fake. I cannot fake on the Cowboys. PJ Perry, again, thank you again, bro. Cowboys fan here. We shot ourselves in the foot, but I can say that Dak Prescott was not the reason. We lost this time. Good game. I agree with that, Perry. I agree with that. Dak Prescott was totally not the reason you guys lost the game. I can't even really tell you what the reason is. I can only chalk it up to, you know what I mean? I can't really blame nobody. You know what I mean? Y'all had a drop by Gallup. I think Pollard dropped the ball too. I really can't blame nobody. Only thing I can say is that, you know, y'all just not good enough. Y'all just not good enough to play top end talent, which is why you see what happens when your defense can't manufacture points, and when it's on the shoulders of Dak Prescott. You see this. A lot of that 360 yards was empty calories. You guys scored 6 points in the second half of the game. You had 17 at halftime. 17 at halftime. You scored 6 points in the second half of the game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of empty calorie stats, man. Like, if y'all defense get y'all a touchdown, y'all win the game. That's how y'all been winning for real, for real. Your defense and your special teams. If y'all block a punt, which I was trying to do, y'all win the game. But we not none of them teams that you could pull a fast one on like that. If you're going to win the game, your quarterback most likely got to outplay Jalen Hurts. And that's not easy to do in today's NFL. But a lot of people want to, believe it or not. Liz C, thank you for the super chat. Jalen Hurts has been playing elite football on a hurt knee for weeks now. He should definitely be an MVP talk as well. Flags. He's already in there, I think. 1,300 people in the building. You know what I mean? He's already in there right now. He's in there for sure. Brylan Johnson, thank you for the super chat. Gillian Bland can't hold AJ Smith. I said that on Twitter the other day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run down some stats in a minute from the game. Brandon Fife, thank you for the super chat. Bro, you talking too spicy. Y'all won and it was a great game. You playing if you wasn't worried at the end. I was on the edge of my feet. Also, don't play. It was close. Listen, what you want me to say? We always win ugly. And listen, I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous at the end of that game. I was nervous. I'm like, yo, we gonna lose this game. I'm like, yo, I said on Twitter, I said, we lose this game. This one is on Nick. Because we should have made y'all use them timeouts. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of stuff that we should have made y'all do, man. On that 3rd and 3, you supposed to run. You probably picked that up. And the game don't even get how it got. So yeah, it was a couple of tense moments down the end on the stretch. I bet y'all believed y'all was gonna win too. Didn't you believe? You know what I mean? It looked like y'all had a chance, but y'all just don't have enough, bro. You talking about I'm talking too spicy, like y'all not on our level. I've been saying these things. Who y'all? Who y'all? You talking spicy to me. You lost. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you. Cam Turner, thank you for the super chat. Tell them stop playing with our crown. What? Stop playing with our crown. Defense helped. The defense helped, man, but the defense was suspect. We're not going to, the defense wasn't good enough. They was truly suspect down the stretch, man. They had this game way too close if you want to be real about it. But, at the end of the day, that's how we've been playing, man. The red zone defense was much better, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It was much better, in my opinion. I mean, we did lose track of Tolbert. I think we lost track of Tolbert and we lost track of Turpin in the end zone. But I can respect that because I feel like we tried to take CD away in those instances. Down the stretch, everybody one-on-one to get off the field on that 4th and 8. Immaculate defense by Bradbury to close out the game, even though for most of the game, he was not being the usual Bradbury that I remember. But when he was called upon to close out the game, he closed out the game. He closed out the game. He closed out the game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people not talking about how Jalen Hurts had them 2 drives in the second half. They're not talking about that. The defense was getting stops. The Philadelphia Eagles were capitalizing. First of all, we opened up the third quarter with a touchdown drive. Bam, past the Smitty. You know what I'm saying? Past the Smitty. What I don't like about the Philadelphia Eagles is how difficult it is for us to close. You know what I'm saying? We don't play with leads well, and that's not good. You know what I mean? I don't know what we got going on. Oh. Got the super sticker. It's my lady right there. Thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the super chat. You know what I mean? To make me come down there. Don't make me come down there after this win. Bradbury, what do you say? My guy fresh in the building. Told bro last week, don't pick on Bradbury. Facts, you did. You told me that. You told me that in person at the game. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, I missed your super chat, Knuckles. Where you at, Knuckles? Just say the question again. Hold on, I'm gonna look for your super chat, Knuckles. Let me play something real quick.
Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Let me play something real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? For y'all, for y'all guys that was happy around Christmas time. I don't know where it went. Knuckles. Send me another joint, or just send me a regular question. Like I'll look out for you. I'll answer the question. Oh, Knuckles said I basically said that. Wait, let me get you. Thank you for the super chat, Knuckles. I appreciate you. He said I basically said that 3rd and 3. Ticked me off. The same thing for me, man. I didn't respect it. I didn't like 3rd. You talking about the 3rd and 15? I was blown, bro. Blown. First of all, we had him in 3rd and 21. You know what I'm saying? That threw a pass that should have been batted down. That put him at 4th and 8. It's like our sticks defense is just spotty at best, bro. It's trash. Zamir, thank you for the super chat. Said LB, what up? Shout out from across the nation out here in SoCal, out there in Southern California. Shout out to you. That steam recovery was huge for us. Go Birds. You already know, bro. I know you out there having a time. The sun price still up over there. Shout out to you, man. Southern California. Y'all know, man. They always tapping in with me out there, man. I got to come out there and get with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? 1,300 people in the building. Fresh off of the victory. 8-1 going into the bye week. We got some guys that definitely got to get healthy. We got to rest our bodies. You know what I'm saying? This is also the time where the content creators might take a little time to reflect as we gear up for the second half of the season. The season is going, so far, from my expectations, the season is going exactly how I planned. You know what I'm saying? I expected the Philadelphia Eagles to win at least 14 games again this year. So right now we're right on track. Now, I didn't think we was going to be 9-0 or nothing like that, but you very well could have been because the Jets shouldn't have beat us. You really could be 9-0 right now. This is the thing that I love about the Philadelphia Eagles. We get up. We understand the assignment. We understand when big games present themselves. We understand that. We understand when it's time to show who the big dog is. You know what I'm saying? We understand. We understand that, you know, with great respect, the respect we got. You know what I mean? It's a responsibility that come with that. We gotta present ourselves as champions. We gotta present ourselves as winners. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like our reputation, you know what I mean? Like we perceive that. How good people think we are. We really the real deal. We really the real deal. You know what I mean? This time last year, we was 9-0. We 8-1 again at the same exact point. We really like that. You know what I mean? We let the Dallas Cowboys fans, we let the Dallas Cowboys, some of their creators, we let them play with our name and not call the game evenly. That's what I don't like about the back and forth between Eagles and Cowboys. They don't even have the heart, the testicular fortitude to even say when they wrong, most of them. You know what I mean? You got some select few. You know what I mean? You got some select few. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about like you got some select few. You got some select few that definitely keep it a bean. But for the most part, a lot of them looking for style points. A lot of them talk about everything besides winning, but judge us on how many times we didn't win. When we ain't seen them win, listen, they owed money, man. I say this all the time. They remind me of that dude who did 30 years in jail and want to tell us how the 90s was. We don't care about that, bro. We don't care when you used to be the man. We don't care about that, man. These young bucks don't care about what y'all did back in the day. This is a young man's game. You out here telling 25-year-olds that y'all America's team from 96, nobody on your team was born the last time y'all won a Super Bowl. You can't say that about my squad. You can't say that about my squad. It's people on my active roster right now that have been to 2 Super Bowls. They 1-1 in the Super Bowl. Kelsey is 1-1 in the Super Bowl. It's people on my active roster that have been in NFC championship games. Y'all don't have none of that on your roster right now. Y'all don't even have a championship pedigree, yet and still we sit around here and we let y'all think that y'all own the level. Y'all not at the table with the Eagles, the Chiefs. Y'all not at that table. Y'all really not at that table, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I ask these guys time and time again, what win do you have where the defense didn't have to get it for you? This was supposed to be a Dak Prescott game. Yeah, you're going to talk about the 360 meaningless yards, but he couldn't get in the end zone. 6 points in the second half. This was supposed to be the game. It was he had opportunities for legacy drives in this game. He did not come through. Now, he ain't turned the ball over, but when you needed some of that 360 yards, it wasn't available, was it? It wasn't available. That shredded y'all defense. They're going to talk about everything that don't mean nothing, but they lost. They lost. They lost. They've been losing so much. I'm having a hard time rubbing it in. Y'all been losing so much, I can't even make fun of y'all. I really want to make fun of y'all. Y'all been losing so much, I feel sorry for you almost. Because I know deep down inside, you envy us. You envy the winner that we are. That's what this whole rivalry is about. Y'all wish y'all was us. Y'all wish y'all was us. You ain't us. You ain't us. You ain't got the heart for this, man. You can't understand it because you're too soft. Y'all soft. Y'all just talk about winning, man. Y'all not Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all will never understand what it is to have the type of culture that we got up here in the link. That's the bottom line. Purple Sauce, thank you for the super chat. He said LB, Bradbury, and Dean need to be benched. Dean was not good in coverage, man. He was not good in coverage. I said this on Twitter weeks ago that Anthony Morrow should be starting over Nakobe Dean. Y'all dragged me. Y'all don't like to listen to me sometimes. Y'all do not like to listen to me sometimes. I said this weeks ago. I was dragged. No, Dean the future, Dean this. I was a Dean supporter, for real. But then he left the game because he was injured. We talked about that too, I think. Big Pain, thank you for the super chat. He said, I'm too young to remember McNabb, so this is a great feeling. Having one of those dudes at QB hurts his top 5. I care less where you rank him. Playing on a bum knee as well. This guy's elite. Big Pain, elite. The McNabb era was something to behold. I'll tell you that right now. Elite. My guy, Mansa Musa, thank you for the super chat. We put him in a blender, LB. Shouldn't have been that close. The 3rd and 3 our offense had should have been a run facts. The tush push, game over, no antics. I agree with that. I agree with that, man. We shouldn't have CFT said the refs won the game for us. That's what they gotta do, man. They need an outlet. They need an outlet. They're gonna blame the refs. Bradbury is butter French toast put there. Dean cannot read coverages. I said this though. Silas, my dog Silas. Thank you, man, for the super chat. Always been supporting me. I gotta get up with you when I get in the city, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like I told y'all they're gonna blame the refs. They're gonna try to blame McCarthy. You know what I mean, for not challenging when on the first drive. They're gonna blame everybody but themselves. The refs ain't help us win that game. The refs gave y'all 3 penalties down the stretch. 3 penalties down the stretch. Y'all couldn't cash in. Y'all get down the stretch, illegal formation. Y'all get down the stretch, we tighten up our defense. The refs, man, listen, go ahead and blame the refs. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Nobody cared when everybody said Tom Brady was cheating. Nobody cared. And it's like the nerve of Dallas Cowboys fans to be talking about refs helping people. The running joke about y'all for years was that Jerry had his, you know what I mean, Jay was paying them refs for y'all. That was the running joke for y'all for years. I ain't never heard that about no Philadelphia Eagles squad. Until now. Until we clearly gain separation on the Dallas Cowboys, now it's all of these theories about why we good. Of course they're going to blame it, man. You already know they're going to blame the refs. They're going to say everything but give us our flowers. I'm here to tell y'all right now, Dak ain't play a bad game, but he lost because that's what he do. That's what he do. 2 things could be true. 2 things could be true. He ain't play a bad game, but he lost. He lost. He don't win. He don't win nothing. Dak has had a few good games where it didn't result into a win. He don't win. He don't do no winning. My guy D-Lo, what's up, man? Thank you for the super chat. Ricks was butter outside. Stop putting him in the slot. Ricks was looking like, listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. Ricks was looking like some garlic bread on broil. He was looking like burnt toast. He was looking like burnt toast. You know what I mean? We got to keep it a stack. But, you know, I don't like him in the slot at all, though. I will agree with you there. You know what I mean? I like how them Philadelphia Eagles stood tall, them rookies, when some of them vets start going down in the stretch. So how did the refs cheat for the Philadelphia Eagles? You know what I mean? I'm not going to keep y'all too long. I know it's getting late. How did the refs cheat for the Philadelphia Eagles when they gave y'all 3 penalties down the stretch of that game? Bradbury and Slay went out. Y'all had rookie after rookie to pick on. You know what Dak decided to do? Dak decided to go 4th and 8 to Tolbert, who barely get any burn. Everybody was man-to-man across the board. We gave y'all the game. Why not go to CeeDee Lamb or Ferguson right there? You know what I'm saying? We gave y'all the game, in my opinion, and y'all still couldn't win. I could have beat the Philadelphia Eagles last night if I was calling plays. Tonight, I mean. Reborn Soul, thank you for the super chat, man. LB, those penalties at the end of the game had me vexed. Don't matter. 8-1 is what matters. Got nicked up, but we can get some rest and heal. Let's go, Birds. Facts. As soon as we come back off the bye, it get real. It get real. It definitely get real. Dean's playing good. Not in coverage. Both teams had, oh, my God, King Diego, where you been at, Diego? He said both teams had 10 penalties, and we had more penalty yardage, so I don't want to hear that that from the Cowboys fans. But, of course, they're going to complain. They're going to lie. You know what I'm saying? They're going to make all of these excuses. They did nothing but complain. They didn't do nothing but complain for the Miami Dolphins, for real, for real. That's all they did was complain for the Dolphins. Let me play this video for y'all real quick. This is video that just keeps saying play.
Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's like a Feed the Children commercial. That's a Feed the Children's commercial. Starving for a win. Starving to feel like how we feel. It's sad. Yeah, we definitely need Roby back for sure. I'm going to be real, LB. Parsons a fraud and all talk. He don't want it bad enough, and he be Joe as hell after the game, Mr. Jersey Swap. My guy, Mansa Moose, thank you for the super chat. My dog said, "Oh, them super chats coming in real quick." My guy Braylon Johnson, thank you for the super chat. He said, "Glad Roby coming back after the bye." That's a fact. That's a fact of all proportions. I'm glad Roby coming back after the bye. We need him. My guy Jeremy Levin with the $20 banger. LB, my boy, I love your content, brother. Hell of a game. I watch you all the time. D got to get it together. Hey, I really appreciate your support, dog. You know what I'm saying? I do this for the community, man. I built my name brick by brick, talking this Eagles talk, and that's how we going to, continue to push the culture forward, man. I appreciate you for real, dog. Your support is much, much needed and much love. Y'all know how I feel about y'all. 1,200 people in the building. I'm going to get to some of these last super chats. I'm going to get y'all out here. I know y'all want to watch that other game. Jeremy Levin. Oh, name Jeremy. Hold on. Main Fresh, thank you for the super chat. Got to fix the defense on the tight end position. I agree with that. D-Lo, what do you say? Defensive line is hurting because of our DBs. They playing too soft to give the D-line time to get home. I can agree with that, man. I would like to see a little more bump and run, a little more press action. You know what I mean? I think sometimes we be using Bradbury wrong. You know what I mean? I really do, man. But then when I look at replays, man, Bradbury be getting cooked. You know what I mean? LB, don't give him no shine on your channel, bro. He don't deserve it. I ain't even mention his name. I don't mention names, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get to, you know what I'm saying, a lot of why the gap is the way it is. We've heard a lot of crazy things in some collabs I've been in this week, man. I was on a final word with Boss Cowboy, Law Nation, and them. They said that Will McClay was a better GM than Howie Roseman. Will McClay was a better GM than Howie Roseman. That's what they said. I mean, how do y'all want me to to attack this week? How y'all really want me to approach this week? Because I'm telling you, lunchtime with the bullies, man, you know what I'm saying? My old lady doing her homework downstairs. I don't want to go too crazy. How do y'all really want me to attack this week? How? Because I'm really going light on a lot of stuff. I'm really going light. I really got a whole joint loaded. You know what I'm saying? I'm really going light for real. Purple Sauce, thank you for the super chat. Eli Ricks need to play CB2 and Bradbury backup CB4. Good sack. Sweat definitely was balling. But we ain't got time for this when the game on the line and they ain't got no timeouts. Because they went right to the fake spike and took a shot at the end zone. We don't have time for that. Get back and get line back up. Go Slaughterhouse, go bully time. It was a good game, though. You know what I'm saying? It definitely was a good game. Shout out to my dog, Law Nation. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm gonna give the recap on the Super Friends channel for sure. Shout out to my dog, Law. You know what I'm saying? Me and Law gonna have a serious talk about this game because it was a really, really good game. This was a really good game. Shout out my guy Rome CFT as well. Really good game. You better put your foot on their neck. On cloud. Of course. My guy Silas said 3 words, give him hell. You already know. Purple Sauce, we need to give Ringo some playing time. I mean, Ringo ain't get no playing time for a reason. He ain't get no playing time. I would like to see Ringo get some playing time at safety. But you know what I mean? I'm not just into giving Ringo playing time because we just want to get a different look out there. You know what I mean? We got a lot of youth out there right now. You know what I mean? And they learning as they go. And I think they only can get better. Bye week definitely needed. I see a move coming. A move? We'll see. You know what? A move. You know, this is about the time for a move to happen too. I'm glad to see Penny get some snaps too, man. I'm glad to see Penny get some slaps for sure, man. That was a breath of fresh air. I feel like when Penny was in the game, they had to focus in on him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see too much of Gainwell besides when he got that touchdown. I'm glad Penny got some snaps. I would like to see Penny in the red zone, though. You know what I mean? We got to get our packages together. My guy Philly Mike, man, with the 8-1, my dog, man. Shout out to Mike. You know what I'm saying? You already know. We're going to get a nice GOAT talk in during the bye for sure. I'm going to talk to my guy, get our thoughts on, how he's feeling about being 8-1. The Eagles got the best fan base in the National Football League. The Eagles got the best team in the National Football League. The Eagles got a top 3 quarterback in the National Football League. The Eagles are the best team in the National Football League. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles are the best team in the National Football League. Since I've been here on YouTube, I don't know nothing about no losing. I started my YouTube channel the year we won the Super Bowl. I don't know nothing about loss. I don't, man. I can't relate to some of these Cowboys content creators and Cowboys fans who always got something to say. I can't relate to it, man. I'm literally a winner. Literally a winner. When they want to talk about Super Bowl, they got to go in their grandpa room and look for some memorabilia. They got to do stuff like that to feel good. I could just go reach right here. Lombardi. Recent one. Y'all saw it. You know what I'm saying? Last year, we was in that thing. You seen it. I don't know nothing about coming up short for real, yo. I don't know nothing about coming up short, man. And you know, I guess it hurts. I guess it hurts. You know what? I get it. I really get it, y'all. I get it. You know how Floyd was. Floyd just talked. He just was always able to back it up. This is why it's a lot of disgruntled employees. You know what I'm saying? In this thing we do called content creation. This is why. Because I have not been able to shut up. My team has made me a truth teller. A truth teller. They've made me a truth teller. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. What I say goes. Reborn Souls, thank you for the super chat. Screaming press makes me mad how they let these teams get off the ball free with no hands on them. This was a good game only because we won. I would not be saying this taking an L. I feel you. It was a good game because we won for sure. There were some deficiencies that a Patrick Mahomes would have taken advantage of. But we ain't played Patrick Mahomes today. You know what I'm saying? You can't play how we played against Josh Allen. You can't. We got to tighten up. You got to tighten up. We could get away with some of this stuff against a Tua and a Dak. You know what I mean? But the Dallas Cowboys offensive line played phenomenal, bro. They played phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. I thought in the beginning of the game, we did a good job of closing off throwing lanes, but Dak started getting heated up real quick. Real quick, man. Dak started getting heated up. So, you know, it is what it is. My guy Mike, man, Philly Talk Podcast. Make sure y'all sub the dog up, man. Gotta send that money because I know the Edge Talker coming, and rightfully so. You already know, Mike. I've been going kind of late. Oh, Mike, since you're here, Mike, look at this, Mike.
Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
You know what I'm saying? That's how they was when they beat us with Gardner Minshew. That's how they was. I'm gonna give grace today. I'm going to give grace today. But you do not want to miss lunchtime with the bullies tomorrow. You do not want to miss lunchtime with the bullies tomorrow. I'm gonna give grace today because I'm gonna go to sleep a winner. I'm going to go to sleep a winner. I'm not going to sleep saying same old thing. We can't beat a good team. I'm going to sleep a winner. So I'm going to be graceful today. I'm going to be tactful today. I'm going to put the Cowboys pack in the sky and I'm going to chill. I'm going to chill. But they already know Twitter better be a barren wasteland for the next 48 hours. Just don't tweet. Don't even look on there, bro. Don't even look on there, bro. I'm telling you right now, don't even look on there. Don't even look on there. I got a cabinet. I got a receipt binder. Don't even look on there for real. I wouldn't advise it. Man, because a lot of people gotta own up to the stuff that they were saying about Jalen Hurts. And I want that only. Listen, the majority of the Jalen Hurts hate comes from Dallas Cowboys. It comes from Dallas Cowboys fans. The majority of people that's saying Jalen Hurts ain't this, ain't that, it comes from Dallas Cowboys fans. We knew Jalen Hurts was better than Dak last year. Jalen gonna be all pro again. You know what I'm saying? The majority of the hate come from them. Dak's leverage, his best. This was the best leverage Dak had. I'm better than Carson Wentz. I'm better than Taylor Heineke. I'm better than Daniel Jones. That was the leverage for Dak for real. That leverage is gone. Now you're not the best quarterback in your division. You're the longest tenured quarterback on your team. You cannot successfully win your division. I think the pressure's on with this loss for real. Even though he played good, and that's going to be the saving grace because nowadays in the world, what we like to do is we like to give out a whole lot of sympathy towards the loser. We like to give out a lot of sympathy towards the loser. Listen, man, You don't got to disrespect the loser, but the loser is the loser. I don't give a damn if he played a good game. He lost the game. And in my opinion, he had opportunities to win the game. He had his chances to win the game. I'm not here to give no grace to the loser this week. I'm not going to lie, because we wouldn't be getting it. We wouldn't be getting nothing, man. Y'all know how they'd do us if the shoe was on the other foot. So no, I'm not here to give no grace to the loser. I'm here to give all the respect to the winner, and that is us, the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gets to celebrate besides the winner. You know what I mean? That's the bottom line. That's how that go. They're going to reach for any moral victory that they can find. And you know what I mean? Godspeed to them. Godspeed to the excuses we about to hear. Godspeed to them. But I encourage you, Philadelphia Eagles fans, when you see an excuse anywhere on Twitter, just think of this clip.
Merry Christmas, bro! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Think of that clip and think about the joy that he was experiencing, knowing that he won against Gardner Minshew in the regular season and that it still would not result in anything past the divisional round. It still will not result. You might have been happy that day, but you will not be happy when it's time for the Christmas trees to go up, because you will be home on the couch. That is your reality. That is all your reality if you're rooting for the Dallas Cowboys. I want y'all to have a good night. 1,100 people in the building. Tomorrow lunchtime with the Bullies, we're going to set things in its proper perspective. 8-1. A firm hold on first place in the division. A firm hold on first place in the conference. I don't think that these guys could beat us in Dallas. I don't think these guys could beat us on Mars. These guys can't beat us. This is not what it used to be. Enjoy your night. We're going to chop it up lunchtime with the Bullies. Lunchtime with the Bullies. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a movie, like I said. Be there 8:20. Bring some water. We're going to have church. Now, I love y'all. If nobody don't love y'all, remember who do. This guy.
Merry Christmas, bro! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
You want 17 birds? Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. In my line, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds. They had me 6 hours, I said 17 words. I'm like Shady in the snow, I spun them so superb. A legend still remains when his flesh is in the earth. And if they raid your tomb, may they fall upon a curse. Yeah, this 9 I keep for backup. With this I wanted chip, we ran plays. They need to build a statue for this shit. Big plays, a sleigh couldn't get you through this shit. More grams than Brandon, fiends rushing for a hit. The priest sitting at a diner while you niggas giving tips. You gon' get a C-section, all that pushing through your lips. I hold it desert straight, a shooter told me do my dips. You're just photogenic, not